back to my channel, YouTube. This live stream will be done within fair usage, copyright 107 to be exact, which clearly permits and allowed teaching, commentary, news. To This live stream is not to incite any violence, not to bully, harass anyone. The sole purpose of this live stream is to bring awareness, shed highlights, it's for entertainment and educational purposes only. During this live stream, there will be no defaming of anybody' character, no lies are told. Actually, this live stream is about debunking the lies and just to discuss trending topic that's happening around the world. Views expressed within this live stream is my objective opinion, my objective feedback, my perspective of the content that I am dissecting and debunking. No hatred or hate speech will be directed during this live stream. And again, on that note, there will be no inciting of violence, no slander of anyone, no defaming anyone, solely to bring awareness. And on that note, hello everyone. Hello, chat. Hey, Boo. Hey, Bubbles. Hello, 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 hello. Boy, I'm not telling no chat up here things, Yesterday, I never feel too 100 myself. Still not quite there, but I said, let me come and even just play a memory or a live, and just so that we can be in the company of everybody that wants to come on this live. Hello, dear Geraldine. Boy, chat, so peer mind games out here. I got a whipped of something. Somebody told me I'm not going to get into it too much. But come here for a second, Donna Marie, go, otherwise known as the Planka Boss. You think that you're very, very slick, right? You're removing a lot of your content, and you have, how should I say it? Because I have to be very, very careful, right? You think you have people watching people's content and taking things out and whatever. Think that's going to be something to help with your case, to solidify your case. But I'm going to say this and leave it just like that. You watching all, they have, watching people's content out here and taking out whatever suits and appease them. But if that was to be entered into evidence, I'm going to say you have to play the whole tape. You can't just play a little snippet here and there. I'm going to leave it like that, because I was cautioned to be, but you think you're going to take just a little bit and you're going to use it. No, if you're going to use a little bit out of anybody's live stream, you have to play the whole thing because something has to be said to lead up to whatever that person says. And on that note, I'm going to leave it just where it's at and I'm going to continue with my live stream. Okay. So before I get into the intro, I'm going to also say, okay, when it comes to Donna Marie Go, a lot of people like to say that people are defaming her character. Nobody, no, let me speak for myself. I'm not defaming Donna's character in no shape and form. Donna puts her business out here. Every time I speak on Donna, I play Donna Marie Gao's live stream. Okay, I give my objective opinion on it. I give my objective feedback on it, right? Anything that Donna says that I believe is not true, is not factual, and I have a digital footprint to back it up, I will speak on it, and nobody can tell me not to speak on it. Okay, nobody, because these are her words. I am not twisting anything. Whenever I do respond to anything that Donna Marie Gow says out here, I'm giving my objective feedback on it, my objective opinion, and my objective perspective through my lens. All right. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm going to talk to you guys another day, but it's getting closer to a date that's coming up, and I have got a whip of a lot receipts of a lot of stuff. I cannot go too much in it to protect the next person, so I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I'm not going to call it a name. If I know, that's a quote, right? So, how you guys been doing? What? Let me read the comment here. Coming in here today, now. Make I read this. Okay. What they need to understand, right? That my life has been threatened because of her. And they want to make it seem like people are out here harassing and bullying her. Dana has a very big platform, right? Dana has also out here where she has formed a cult movement. People that feels that they should attack her. She likes to come out here and say that she didn't tell anybody to curse for her, which we know that is BS. That's pretty much like bullshit right there, right? We have seen them in action. We see how they, even when people have not targeted them, people have not even make mention of them. Okay, we're over here doing our live stream, and they'll find themselves to pick it up and and attack our children, attack jobs, attack this and attack that. And she has never came out. Only thing she might come out and say to protect herself is that, right? She have never denounced them. I have several footprints where she comes out here, bigging them up, giving them the digital virtual strength to keep going in the names of followers, likes, and views and monetization. So at the end of the day, right? I don't know who these people are trying to intimidate. I'm not easily shaped, raffle their move, because I know that I'm not out here to incite any violence, to bully or arrest anybody. All right. I'm here to debunk lies, mishandling of funds, scamming in full play. So I don't care what nobody said, but like I said, in due respect, I was not calling the names because I have to respect the parties involved, and I'm going to leave it right there. So happy Friday. What's going on, chat? Talk to me. Well, go on, chat. Come on, guys. Can I get a little bit more likes out here? Chat, can I get a little bit more likes? Tap on the screen. All right, there you go. And let me say this right. Views expressed in the comment section are for the commenters' views only. That doesn't mean that I agree or disagree because chat them over here, them a watch. Take it from me get a receipt them a watch. Them a watch out and I take out little snippets and dear and da for put towards case and whatever. But me know so not afraid of nobody over here. I wanna speak the truth. I, let me say on a version of the truth. We are all grown people over here. We respect each other in the comment section. It is what it is, right? Yes. So, guys, listen, I don't know some of these people that's on YouTube because some on Facebook have a different name here on YouTube. But I figure that on the people should be able to speak, to go on these different social media handles and platform and speak their truth. Nobody should be intimidated and be fearful or, you understand, from speaking their truth. I have been their opinion of somebody out here because that's the thing about here that no people Donna Marie Go and also her supporters and followers or Planka Defenders platform does not, they want to silence people out here. They don't want people to speak on what she does, how she treats her recipients, past and present, how she the mishandling of funds. You understand all these different titles that are placed on her that doesn't equate or match up to real life, right? Event that we have seen played out in these digital footprint. So at the end of the day, anybody know nothing, right? Anybody that know nothing about been follow me for over the years will know that I cannot be moved and I cannot be silent. So whether through the law or anything, I'm not intimidated because I said anything that I've said about her, I have the digital footprint. Every last live that I did is always alive with her words. And I did that for a reason. And I think I'm slow out here, but I'm not slow. I deliberately, when I speak on her, and I'm not inciting any violence or bullying like what she's saying, I speak on her, and when I see that she's lying, I call her out on her lies. When I see that there's a lot of deception going on, I call her out on it. If I see there's mishandling of um, funds, I call her out on it. If I see recipients have been disrespected, I call her out on it. Nothing less. So I'm going to dive into. Um, let me see. Give me a second here. I want you guys to listen to this, right? Yes, I need one. Boo, I'm gonna reach out to you and Gia. We post some things that have it's happened like recent happening. And I don't know who they're playing with out here. I tell you guys all the time, not because somebody comes on the live stream and not, just kind of hand you guys your whole life on a platter. You guys sometimes don't know who are behind these screens. Don't think that everybody is uneducated and don't have any sense or don't have good people in their corner. Okay? I'm going to say this again. Not everybody that comes on social media and behave a certain way, y'all just sum them up and think that there are nobodies here on social media, okay? So let's move on with this right here. Hello. Do you want to play with me? Give me a second. Sure. Guys. You want me to help you with your groceries? I stood up to farm. Just a while ago, say somebody. We have God for mercy, for grace. Yes. Can somebody put one on there? Because they're trying, Geraldine. They're trying very, very hard. Can somebody just help me? I just put something there for the time being. Something there. Yeah, I want to start, but I want to have something there. So if somebody could do me the honor for me to put something there before I go into this thing here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much, Boo. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's get into it now. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see if we can share the live. We have God for mercy, for goodness. Just hold on, chill. Have mercy upon me. There it is. And he did. And the Bible said, oh God. For thou art okay, let me move this. I can't. And ready to forgive. And plenty. I can't stand all this Bible just a while ago. Say somebody get in a trouble. Or somebody meeting an accident or something happen. And before you take the last breath, you say, Lord, have mercy upon me. Forgive me, Lord, for all that I have done. He's faithful to his word and just to forgive you at that given moment. Me never used to do nothing to myself. I pick them after all it. Sometimes you have some relationship with God. You have some God and you time. God and all, me, all on God the and chat. Them. All on. Not God and earth. We must always look. Can you hear me, guys? Each other. At the time when I was growing up, my grandmother look out for the people, them, Mr. Barnes. You're there. Story time, Chad. You're there. Miss Daughter. And when I speak about my grandmother and I cry, you're there. It's not sadness. Story time. You're there. It's always good to remember what she taught me. She would make dukkolo, she would make caramel pudding, she would boil porridge, she would turn caramel, she cook anything what she cook. And never, ever, 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 as I can remember, see my grandmother cook for all her own in the house. She used to have something. When them cover over. You know it, all right. And that was what we used to carry. Me used to carry food in a meal, yes. And at the time, my grandmother always shared. Anyway, they are here to come. She look out for the poor and she look out for the needy. She was a Catholic nurse, she wear brown. You're there. And she always look out for those people. Now but my grandmother taught me the importance of giving back, of blessing. Okay, so let me stop here. Here we have Donna, right? It's telling the story that, she get her chart. Pretty much what I got from it is that she was always a giver. She learned this from her grandmother, right? Because our grandmother used to always help people with, fried dumpling and porridge and give it to. But is that really a trait for somebody to be a charity worker? Though I'm just asking the question because Jamaica is a third world country, right? And enough people, it's either rich, either you're rich or you're poor. And if you live into one of those, garrison or ghetto area where a tenement yard, if one have more than the other, it's more like of taking a village to raise a child, right? So I wouldn't say that's nothing significant or nothing out of the ordinary. You see what I'm saying?
At a young age, and it never go away from me.
So, but you're saying that your granny taught you to be charitable, right? And that's how you end up to be a charity owner. For you to end up to be in the work of humanitarian, but I think that charity has to come. I don't think that is something that can be taught, right, Chat? Chat, do you think that somebody can teach you to be a charity owner or a charity worker? Because the last time I checked, right, if you're a humanitarian, you have to be a lover of humanity. My mother could not teach me that. That has to come from within. My grandmother cannot teach me that. It has to come from within. Pretty much.
Could be a wish. God could have do something and reincarnate my grandmother and make sure.
Yeah, but you're saying that you wish that, your grandmother, God could reincarnate your grandmother and come back and, yada, 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 yada. But what I'm saying here, listening to what you're saying, right? You're saying because of the woman that you are and the big so-called charitrix woman that's out here and the humanitarian, it's all due to your grandmother because your grandmother instilled all these in you. But I differ on it because at the end of the day, I don't think that that's something that you can, nobody can teach you. You have to be born with that. Thank you. Thank you, Bubbles. That have to be born within you. But knowing Donna like to click her life and come up with these stories, and then get the plankers then pumping and to believe more into her. And this is one of the story. This is one of the stories. You understand? We hear it a lot of times and we hear it again. Come.
Come see me today.
Mm-mm.
And when she
No,
used to send me,
no, she said she wished she could reincarnate her grandmother to come back now to see the woman that she is today. Listen, because there's a lot of mind games here, right? There's a lot of manipulation of the internet here for her plankers to believe that, oh my God, yes, she's the real deal. Okay, listen to what she's saying, She wish her grandmother would be here to reincarnate and come back to see the wonderful humanitarian that she is, right? Yes, the wonderful humanitarian that she is and the wonderful work that she's doing with the Jamaican people. But listen here, I think your grandmother would be ashamed of you. Cause you like to tell the story that your grandmother, you learned so much from your grandmother and your grandmother this and your grandmother that. But yet still, I would think that your grandmother, if she was all that person that you claim that she is and was, not is, was. Let me go back past tense, yes, not present tense. She would have seen that Sharika had to take a bow on her knees, right? At the hands of you. Not to say that you inflicted the pain on it, but under your directive according to this social media digital brain. Also, we saw where you instigated and had the gunman at Montnevu brought them there to come. So let me ask you, Donna, grandmother be proud? Can you say that, you wish your grandmother could see who you are now, the big platform, and, the Ray, and humanitarian charity owner, and all this stuff. Poor people, government, bill police, all that. So you think if the things that you're saying about your grandmother, is that true though? Is that true? That's what I would love to know. She would be pleased? Because if she's pleased, that means she's just a scammer like you. I'm not going to be honest with you. If you like you said, you want your grandmother to be reincarnated to see how wonderful job you have done and whatever, because she would have been so pleased with you. She'll be so happy. That means I'm saying that you're looking at your digital footprint out here in social media. That means say your grandmother was a scammer then. Is it fair to say that? I just want to know.
Miss of course,
Mhm.
look how much pick the day, Shirley Mopeso. This year one year and me upset, me tired of it. And me used to live here. She said, you me I say, no argue with me. And she used to tie them up in a bag. Crocus. Some bag like crocus bag, brown bag and give me. But she sit down and sew with her hand to carry the food. And that has molded me out for the woman I am today. Because she taught me from a young age. The Bible says, train up a child the way he should go. And if it was not for my
But you're okay. I want you
grandmother
guys.
upbringing and giving, I wouldn't be here today.
Okay, listen to what she just said, right? The Bible states that teach a child and train them the way, something to that way, right? And when they grow old, that's the way they're going to be. She also went further and say that it's our grandmother farmer. Oh, that's why she's this amazing person. No, but looking at the digital footprint, I kind of differ. So that makes me your grandmother kind of questionable in that sense. What do you think, chat? Hello there, Maxine Foster. So looking at what you were saying about your grandmother, right? Looking at what you're saying about your grandmother, like really?
Nothing when me ascertain in life.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing when me have now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it if it wasn't for my grandmother.
So okay, so another reason why I'm making mention of her grandmother, viewers and people on this live stream, is because she has made mention of her. I'm not attacking her grandmother. Grandmother is not there. I'm not inciting any violence. I'm not bullying anybody. I'm not defaming anybody character. I'm speaking on what Donna Marigo has says, right? So she said, for the woman that she is today, all credit goes to the grandma. And listen, you guys can do your own fact finding for yourself. The digital footprints are all over these different social media handles. So, guys, what do you think?
Teaching me about giving and about God.
So here she's saying that it's the grandma teacher again, not my word, because there's a thing that they're saying that I am twisting Donna's word. I'm turning it around, flipping it to suit my own narrative. I'm going very slow, very, very, very slow. Guys, what did you hear Donna just said? That her grandmother, right, is the one that taught her everything that she knows, pretty much, and mold her into the woman that she is today.
Blessing. I wouldn't have nothing today. It brought me back when I saw the man this morning picture. I said if it was not for my grandmother giving me growing me up to always see people. But I'm blessed. No matter how much you have, it now for be $1,000.
So you're saying that your grandmother mold you into a scammer? Come here. These are questions, right? Because see, a lot of time when people listen to people live stream, they don't listen with understanding. They just hear certain words like scammer, or and they think that it's a form of bullying, defamation, or attack, or anything like that, which was never intended for that purpose. So what I'm saying here is though, right? Okay, I am seeing the end result of what's going on here, and the receipts and the digital footprint. So what I'm saying here, so I'm asking a question, Donna. So your grandma mold you out to be a scammer? That's what I want to know.
It can be $100 can buckle of water.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what that can do for the person. That has molded me to be Donna Marie Go that I am today.
Okay.
And when I look at the man and I say, look at God, I met this man when I never have it. I never have nothing. I was just a normal woman. I sell, I'm a workplace. I cook, I make pudding, I make juice, and go on a town in at the 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, when office starts, you go get me to cook. I raise them for cook tomorrow. And book the man on the bus. But God, I gave him $1,000 on the bus.
Okay.
And when I video him, he was probably gift showing after money. Because at that time I wasn't doing any charity.
You're there.
I videoed him.
Now you're them thing,
because he was singing and it touched my soul.
Okay, something very, very important just happened. Let me see if you guys are listening and pay attention. Because remember, when Donna first came out, she said, oh, she started charity, right? Donna said something totally different right here. Didn't she say that somebody came to buy a cake and told her, you guys got to listen, listen with understanding? Because unless I could be wrong, I thought Donna said how she started charity was it all started back to somebody by the name of Nugent buy the cake and tell somebody to go give her the cake and she give the cake. I don't know the story, but right here we're hearing something different. Let me push it back for you guys because I want you guys to listen. All right, let's start right here. I want you guys to listen, all right? Listen very carefully because to what I remember, it was some kind of cake, and they buy the cake, somebody by the name of Nugent, because she told the story all over. But catch this one now. This story that she finna tell goes way back to being on the bus. She said, oh, she first started, and she took her $1,000 and gave them, and then she took da. But I want you guys to hear for yourself.
$1,000. It can be $100, can be a bottle of water.
Wanna listen?
You don't know what that can do for the person. That has molded me to be Donna Marie Go that I am today. And when I look at the man and I say, look at God, I met this man when I never have it. I never have nothing. I was just a normal woman. I sell at my workplace. I cook, I make pudding, I make juice, and go on a town in at the 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, when office starts, to go get me to cook. I raise them for cook tomorrow. And book the man on the bus. But God, I gave him $1,000 on the bus. And when I video him, I have the gift showing of the money. Because at that time I wasn't doing any charity. I videoed him because he was singing and it touched my soul. And he was blind and he was selling phone card and sweet. He wasn't begging. He was just singing and glorifying God.
So hold on there now. Remember, she said this before she even start the charity. I mean, like the first encounter will scare her to do charity was the situation when you just hear played out. Then you have to get your lives together. You have to get your lives together. Maxine, you there? Go and listen, Maxine. Maxine, go and listen. You have to get your life deception and your scamming tactics and your mishandling of fund, your mistrust, and everything that you're doing. And by the way, you're cleaning up your page. It's very, very noticeable, but that's not going to stop anything. Digital footprint can be found in any social media handles on there. Remember, there's a lot of screen recording out there. So I don't know what you think that you're doing or what you're trying to prove. And you want to out here, like it says, that your hands are clean and people are out here attacking. You want to behave like people out here every day is inciting violence and bullying you and defame your character, and that is not true. Okay? So chat. In a year where I go on here, so.
And at that time, I thought he was a Christian. But at that time, he wasn't. But at that time, that man was giving God all the honor, all the glory, all the praise in spite of not being baptized. But he knew that there was a God. And he knew that with him singing and giving God the glory, God will make a way for him. And that was what catch me at the time.
Okay, so you hear she say? That was what catch her at the time and made her start charity. But chat, you guys who have been following her, right? You know, so that's not what Donna said. Donna, that is not what you said. You came up with a new what name? Somebody write the name Bubbles. What new? No, Jesus, Maxine. Many even want to call Maxine name in the car. But anyway, anybody in the comment section, that's the what I should have said. What something about some new gen person. Can never forget the first name. What's the first name? Coleman, what's the first name? Yeah. And she told us the story with the pudding, and that's how it started, right? Nugent. Me know a Nugent, but I think she the call another name Olive. Like there's another thing in front of the Nugent. Yes, there you go. There you go. Oh, Nugent. I, I tell you guys, I'm not very good at names, so that's help me sometimes. Never so good at name. Never was.
That was what catch me at the time with that man.
You're there.
The sincerity. But look at the seed.
Look at the seed.
When I tell people about seed all the while,
Oh,
I remember I used to go town. And when I don't sell, I'm going to go for buy me look something. Sometimes I see people in their wholesale, their money short.
You're there. You're there.
And so my money, not enough neither.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always say $80 to $100 and make it up. Those are the little things I never even count them as nothing.
Okay, see, this is follow very closely. Remember, people that were considered scammers, they have to come with a story to make people feel comfortable. They have to come and tell you all the wonderful things that they have done in the past for people. They have to come and tell you, what you want to hear to make them look good. Here I am listening, and I'm hearing Donna is saying that she used to go to the wholesale in Jamaica, and when people are buy them stuff, and it's just, these are my words, not hers. Like take for example, if they got $10 and them the thing costs $10 and them have each, you put the two. Remember, no, Donna is the same one that was saying that she was dirt poor, and she had to, get cheese tricks and da 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 and sell brassiere and all kind of things, right? But yes, still, she's out here trying to convince everybody that charity was always in her, right? And giving the example. Do we know if they're true or not? No, we don't know if it's true or not because we don't have any receipt to show. People are just going by word of mouth, which I don't believe it, and that's my belief, and nobody can take it away from me, right? So listen, guys.
I used to take the bus, and when the bus stop out at Bellevue, anybody when no Mountain View, I know the bus will go from half a tree to downtown. Back in the days when they used to travel, I don't know if it still happen. The bus used to always stop at the gate at Bellevue. Anybody can tell you I'm not lying. When the bus stop at Bellevue, Rockfort bus, Harborview, St. Thomas, all of them bus, when past Bellevue, the bus them used to stop there. And when the bus stop at Bellevue, you see some people come. I don't know if them mother were a beg you something. Beg you something. They used to lay with the bus them. Anybody know what I lie me I tell? Back in my days when me I come. And people used to say, no give them. I don't know what kind of wickedness to make them a suffer. And out of my little money when me I got to me always give her $50.
You're doing
Or $100, me push it through the window. Them always there, especially one man.
So, does that make sense though? You are struggling, working not that much at ATL, right? And you even left your baby daddy, according to the digital footprint, to go and sell your private areas. That's what you claimed. That was your words, right? But yet, still, you're out here distributing money. So what you were trying to say that this doesn't make sense to me. It makes sense to you guys, or it's just a story, or it's just a tactics to play, like, to manipulate these people's mind to believe that I'm just that good person. What do you guys think?
Beg yes, remember them days there at Bellevue Gate.
You're there.
Beg yes, nah. And the bus used to stop there.
Oh
Let
God.
off people and then come. And then there the window at the side and walk from the end of the bus to the driver's side. Then go over on the road. Beg yes, beg. I used to push out the $100 and tell me they on the bus. Mostly and I sat there and give them. Them daddy little, I see them there, no. But I may I give it. I said, may I give those who are seed planted.
Seed?
Enough time.
Exactly,
Me and
Geraldine. That is it.
Snack here.
You're there.
And then the mother come, Nana, beg you wanna put you them juice, no?
But you said that you could barely find food for them, Donna. The thing about you don't remember a digital footprint. You don't remember the stuff them that used to come out here and say, because here said that in Mountain View, they would come and ask you for food and you look at snacks them that you had for your daughter Poochie and your children, and used to give it away. But Donna, what makes sense that you go to give away the things, but you're out there hunting for food? Cause there's a digital footprint that I played on here where you say you could have barely find food for your kids. Make it make sense. It's not making no sense.
Everybody knows say, me never used to party. Yeah. Food and juice and shit. Me never used to do nothing to myself. Me pity them after always have birthday party. And when you can look me at the picture them also. On my page and me have them here.
So you didn't party, but you just stated that your kids them after have their birthday parties or any form of celebration. Let me tell you what I get from this guy from this guy is that she's breaking down the layers over the years. She has been breaking down the layers for people to believe her, so that she seems credible, she seems believable. Because remember, elderly. They're older, right? And there's nothing wrong, when you're, you know, and especially when you get older with grace. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But here we see, hello, dear Murphy, how you doing? Okay, yes, can you join so I can pin it? Thank you.
My pity them a 3 party me keep a year in a one. When me have money, me keep 7.
Wow. Did you guys just hear that? She said that when it comes to her children, not my words, her words, that she keep party 3 times a year. Always, not me.
But
I
when me
didn't
have
said
money,
it.
me keep every one of them December. Because
Okay.
December money time in a one.
Okay.
Ever have every little thing come, me was that type of mother. And when they come and beg me little things out there for them, I get look.
But your story is conflicted because you're saying that, you used to keep parties 3 times a year. You give them everything that they want because you were just that kind of mother. But digital footprint are out here when you said that you were suffering, you didn't have any money, you had to do things that you didn't want it to do. I know sometimes you get little calm meal and let's go. The list goes on. So which is it? Because I'm tired of the conflicting stories with you and the lies and the deception. So which one is it? Which one?
Which of them this no? Like me always give them. Those were seed.
So you're
So
okay.
yesterday,
So you're saying that you really didn't have nothing. You really didn't have a hard life. You were afforded certain things in life that you could extend to your children. Is that what you're saying? Because I'm confused.
this man when I was looking at the man picture, it carried me back to memory lane. It carried me way back down the road and up the road and over the road and up through the valley. And it said, look at God. This blind man, I met him in 2018. But out of the
Okay, guys, you can hear me. You guys are having problem with the live. Talk to me. Are you guys having problem with the live? Can you guys hear clearly? Because I see a lot of heart going up. Going up. It could be a good thing, and it could be a bad thing. Hello, dear sis. Are you guys having problem with the live? Write something in the comment section for me. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Everybody can hear me. I mean, thank you guys for the heart. Mwah! No, you're not hearing me, Murphy. Okay, all right, man. All right, thanks for the heart. So I think the heart was a good thing. Mwah. Why may I tell you no? Uh, I, I know.
little where God blessed me with, I was able to bless him with 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And look at him here today, receiving a bigger blessing than $1,000.
You're there.
He gave out his account and he gave out his number. People are going to bless him. People did not bless him before me. I has the people who want to give him 100 against he used to beg. And people bless him. But God used me
Oh
to
shit.
go back down the road and me a travel pan.
Oh, una listen. Oh, listen the story. Because they claim that people are defaming her and telling a lot of lies on her, right? So, me, myself, I'm going to be very clear when I'm doing her live. I'm going to let her speak. I'm not going to interfere what she's saying. And then I'm going to elaborate it and give my objective feedback and opinion on it, all right?
To remember this man. And I am so glad that God put me in a position that I could have brought him here. The second time in my life I'm meeting this man.
You're there.
And he used me to bless him because of my goodness. God has allowed me to allow my plank of them to bless him. The first time I saw him, I gave him $1,000. Second time I give him 10.
You're there.
And the plank of them do the rest.
Wow. Okay. When they hear them thing at chat, first time she gave him 1,000, it's a pattern. Second time, she gave him 10,000. She wants to let us believe that she gave 10,000 out of her own money, and then so she put herself first, for her 10,000, as she claims, and then after that, her planker gave them the rest. Oh my, this is hilarious.
Among the other gods, there is none like unto thee. O Lord, night. At that time, that blogger, it ya go reap. And the Bible said, show me a token for good that they which hate me. And when God bless you,
You're there.
with your token, people around you will see your token, will see your blessing, and you become hated for it. It led me this morning to write that you are looking at a woman
You're
who
there.
was lied on,
You're there.
defamed, criticized.
But hold on, let's stop right there. You're saying that you went to a scripture in the Bible, right? And it brought you to click your live stream and talk about it because the Bible was speaking about you, a woman that has been lied on, criticized, and defamed. Let me start with the first one, lied. I won't speak for myself. I have not spoken a lied on you out here. Whatever digital footprint that you have provided out here in the public domain, I speak on it and I speak on it through my lens, my perspective, my understanding out here. Okay, the second one that you said, defame. I don't know how can you even say anybody defame your character when you come out here and tells everybody your business, right? And when somebody speak on it, you want to shout out that people are trying to defame you, criticize, right? Another one that you're saying that people are criticizing you out here. How can you say that anybody's criticizing you when you came out here, talk about yourself, talk about say, oh, your body big, you say your body shaped back, and if somebody repeat it, you and your plankers are running around and saying that people are criticizing you. Like, make it make sense. Like, come on now, make it make sense. You come out here every time and you talk about how you look, and you talk about your children, you talk about your how you talk about everything, every aspect of your life. So where is anybody criticizing you out here?
Judged, discriminate.
Okay, you're saying now that we're judging you, right? Because you said, yeah, you said that we're judging you, right? If you're a public figure, if you look at your social media handles, it says public figure, right? As a public figure, you come under the scrutiny of the media. People can judge, depends on how they, how you want to define judgment, right? You said that people are, what's the next thing that you said out here, chat? Chat, are you still here with me?
And against, slandered.
Oh, she said that we defame her. Defame is a broad term. You understand? It's how you looked on talking about defame. You can't defame with the truth. Slander. You said that people are out here slandering you. You know exactly what you're doing, Donna. You know exactly what you're doing. How can somebody slander with somebody when you came out here? It's not like anybody have to dig up the information through your word or twist or turn anything. These are the things that you're saying out here. So what is your point?
Asperus. You know what that asperus mean?
I don't
Just
know.
like defamation, like that.
Okay, she said that we're asperusing her out here, chat. Talk to me. She's asking the question, do we know what asperus mean? Can anybody in the comment section tell me what asperus mean? Because as according to her, she said that we're asperusing her. Anybody knows what does that mean? What does asperus mean out here? Because she said it's just like defamation. If anybody ever heard that word, I guess Donna is trying to teach us a new word out here because she said, you guys hear all the things that she's listing, right? And she said that we, defame her, slander us, and she said we asperus her. And she said, if we don't know what that means, it means something like you're defaming somebody else. My dear.
Frame.
Mm-hmm.
All because she chose to do good.
So here she's trying to convince the world that we're out here doing all those words that she mentioned just because she chooses to operate a charitrix, right? If you don't know better and you don't have, you're not a goat or a sheep and you have your own mind and you have your own discernment and you know right from wrong, and listen to all these things that Donna just said, you'd actually believe her. You understand? You would actually believe her. Yeah.
Man and woman came up against her. Yesterday I was on my live and I said I don't want any apologies from anybody.
Yeah, but hold on there. That's why I said you have to. You always said you don't want an apology, you don't want this, but whenever they do it, right? You always come out and gloat over it. You have said several times that you have turned people into your footstool. Am I correct, chat? There have been so many different circumstances where Dan have came out and stated that haters, people who have done her wrong, after she have turned around and she asked God for turn them into her footstool, right? So which is it? You want the apology or you don't want apology? All right, let me go back to Gulliver Pastor, right? Gulliver Pastor called in on your live stream and he apologized to you and you felt so good about it. Kiki. You made a whole content over it. Can you really click the live whether people want to say it's not content, it's content. Good, bad, or indifferent is content. So, but my thing here is this, right? I saw your thumbnail and your caption with you on there, big and broad. Oh, Gulliver Pastor apologized to me and da 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 da. And everybody was like, "See, Auntie, you're the greatest." Comment section went wild, pretty much that you are this and that on the media, and look how people have to come back and apologize. This is thing that you wanted. You want those things. You don't talk about you don't want nobody to apologize. You love it because it makes in your mind that you are just that person, that you have that much control on social media and on people in on the wider scale, which is crazy. That's exactly what she's doing, playing with these people's mind and heart to scam them.
Me not 8 people.
You're there.
I have been through 5 years
Oh,
of
double to.
slander, lies, allegations that was told on me, that was twisted up, things that I said.
But how can it be lies and slander and attacks when and I'm speaking from myself, right? I don't recollect ever doing a live stream without playing you. And like I said, I've mastered that strategy a long time ago. Because I already know the games that you play out here, the mind games that you play out here. So for myself, how could I be slandering you when these are your own words that I let the world hear and then I give my opinion on it? Where does slander, defamation, attack, lies, and everything that you have mentioned comes into play? I'm entitled to my opinion. Anybody under certain amendment, I am entitled to my opinion. If you come out here and say the sky is red or the sky is blue, and I look up there and I see something else, I could say, you know what? My opinion, you're lying because when I look at the sky, it's not this. When I check the weather and no time it was raining, so does that make it defamation? Does that make that slander? Does that make that? Come on now, like let's be for real here.
Was twisted up to form their own narrative.
No. See that's what you want everybody to believe, Donna. You said that when people come and speak on you, we lied on you, we twisted up to fit our narrative. No, no. Whatever you said on your live stream, what I understand from it is no twisting the narrative. It's no nothing is being misconstrued here. It's just that the facts have been relieved and truth has been told and you don't like it. You have been highlighted, you have been exposed and you don't like it. So in result of you being exposed for your mistrust, your deception, mishandling of fund, your scamming enterprise, I know, let's flip it over back to you. What you are doing is coming out here and behaving like this to suit your narrative. What you're doing is you're turning it over now and you're flipping it to suit your narrative. Nobody's crazy out here.
The man up above, God has brought me through and has allowed me to sustain and stand here this morning.
Okay, for everybody on this live stream, I want to thank everyone who has already liked the live. And if you have not liked the live, just tap on the screen here and just tap. You understand? And the likes will count just as if you guys were looking for that 3 little dots in the right hand corner. All right.
And if God has brought me through all that was meant to harm me, all that was meant.
Nobody You see, these are the things that you come out here and uh, monopolize on people's pocket, manipulate these people's mind to believe that you have enemies out here. This is what you, Donna Marie Gow, has done. You come out here and you tell your wider audience, right, and viewers, as if that people are attacking you, or people out here are doing all these things to you, like what you just said. No, people have come out here and tell you things that would have been beneficial to you and the right thing. First thing, for you to go and register the charity. I have a digital footprint in my vault where Donna says that's not how she wants her charity to run. She don't like people don't know who days, and she gave a lot of different excuses not to register the charity, right? So when you say that people are out here doing new things, no. Sometimes people have your best interests at heart and people wanted to guide you in the right way. So don't think that you're out here playing with people's mind or playing on people's mind and think that everybody out here is crazy. No, they're not. Okay?
Tear me down.
But but what do you call tear down though? You're saying that people are out here to tear you down. Someone telling you to go register lawful thing to do, right? You're not supposed to, in people's country, operate in a charity that is not registered. And not only that, you're not supposed to be walking around with $1 million on you at any given time. This is not what I said. It is the law. And you have been doing that. You're not supposed to say that you're doing good deed program, charitable act, or being a charity owner, but yet still people are getting beaten, people are being summoned to you to apologize, and all that kind of stuff. So, what are you talking about? People are attacking you out here. I love to know what you consider attack and what you consider tear down. Because what I realize in social media, when you tell people the truth, it is considered as tear down. Do people in the chat, am I the only one seeing this thing? Whenever you expose people for the wrongs that you're doing, or give me a minute here. Yes, when you expose people or highlight them out here in social media, right? Why is it that they're saying that it's a tear down? Like, really? Let's be real. Let's be grown here on this live stream today. What is this with this whole tear down thing? I don't get it. What is it?
I'm gonna come on social media and I'm gonna talk. But
Talk.
I'm not ready yet.
Now, all on that. No, you can't say that you're going to talk and you're not ready. You likes to boast and brag that you've been doing charitrix work for 7 years, right? Don't you think that, because you don't owe me nothing, but don't you think that you hold those plankers that walks around every day, cause mad chaos on the internet in the name of defending you and for you to look poised and polished out here? So I'm asking the question, right? What are you waiting? You keep on promising these people that you're going to talk, you're going to write a book, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Don't you think you're doing your plankers? Because you like to say that you rely on them and, whatever they say goes. Don't you think that you're doing them some form of injustice? That's what I like to know. Who was the head of the charity? Who ran the financial part? Who was overseeing your so-called good deed with people hard-earned money? Thank you so much, Sophia, for that comment. Uh, right, that was the first story she told me. Oh, she told you that, Coleman? Okay,
I came out on social media. I never know anybody.
you're there.
I never know no blogger.
You're there.
The ones that I knew was Miss Lothian.
Okay, hold on, chat. Hold on. I have some time winning today, and I'm going very slow. Okay. All bloggers on all on the ears and listen. So she said when she first came out on social media, she did not know no bloggers, right? Listen and listen well, because I'm gonna ask a question. The only blogger she knew was Lotian. Chat, I saw the story go. So she never know no. She didn't know Nuncia. Hold on there. Listen, we gotta understand when someone is asking a question and when somebody's making a statement and telling, right? Right here, I'm asking a question. Upon hearing what Donna just said, when she first came out, Bubbles, she don't know no blogger in social media. Listen, right? The only blogger she knew was Lotian. So I'm asking you guys, is that a correct statement that Donna just made? Because I would more say that, so anybody know of the history with Nuncia? She didn't know of her because Nuncia was always a black. Nuncia also had a charity, right? And if memory serves me correct, listen, do your own fact finding. I'm just going by my memory recollection. Nuncia wanted was to partner with her and make both of them together do charity together, and she said no. I could be wrong on there, but this is what my memories remember, right? So she did not know Scamathing. She did not know. Oh boy. One of the things. Let me read some comment section.
Or I talk up to.
Okay. So she didn't know Miss Phoenix. She didn't know all them little small fry there are run around with them like a chicken with the head cut off for the few coins for the attraction of the plankers to go over there for them come class with. So you never know none of them, right, Dana? You never know Chucky and Vanny. Who else? You never know London Baker. You never know. Only person you knew was Lotian, right? You never knew Nanaline Jury. You never, and the list goes on. You never know Carol. You never. Okay, so the only blogger you knew in a phone was Lotian. You didn't know Opal either. You didn't know Maxine Foster. You never know nobody. You never know Port. You never know nobody, right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Wow. Quite interesting there. Quite interesting. But let's move along. Let's move along.
Beverly, Earl. Those were the people. Candice, lady over England.
Okay, so she said she knew Candice Owens. Who is Candice Owen? I'm not familiar with that name. Anybody tell me who that is? She said she know Candice Owens. Candice Owens. Who is that? Who is Candice Owens? Hello there, Chris. How are you doing? Who is Candice Owens? You don't know that one day. Hold on then.
Bendies, where the people were, and they weren't even my friends. Miss Lotan wasn't even my friend. Nobody was my friend.
Make up your mind. So Lawton was your friend or she was not your friend? No, I think you had a reality check there and you came back and so quick she flipped it. Come to think of it, Lawton was not even my friend. So when did you guys become friends then? Because now you guys are sisterhood, friends, and whatever. She come out a class people for you, and now you come out and say the only friend you have in a phone, a Lotian, and this one and that one. So what going on, sir?
Just on there cooking and doing things and showing out and acting up and doing a little thing.
Okay. Hello there, Autumn.
And one day, a blogger on social media.
Which blogger?
At the time, two friends of mine, Pat and Christine, used to listen to that particular blogger.
All on the merciful Maxine a long time you about Maxine. So I will ask some questions and ask the even to the general people in the comment section. If one don't know, we don't want to tell no lies over here because our social media handles are being monitored. So, but just be yourself and speak the truth, okay? So hold on then now. So who them two people here we just mentioned? Chad, come here, who them two people here?
And the particular blogger used to always ask.
So hold on there, who's the particular blogger? Who is this particular blogger is she talking about?
At the time. And I used to listen to the blogger and I said, at that time, that blogger was, I don't know who and every day that blogger come out and cuss people at the time. And at that time.
Who is this particular blogger? You see, this is you cannot come out strong for people and you don't call the name. See, that's another form of mind game is playing here. You can come out here and want to attack somebody, but then in your defense, later on, you're going to be like, I didn't call any names. Like, that's a part of the mind game. Candace's house was destroyed in the Hurricane Melissa. Hold on there. She live in Jamaica and sell drops, Greater Cape Gizzard, and such. Okay. Candace was on Instagram doing sweet treat. Probably if I see like our thing, but the name just don't ring a bell for me at the time. This time.
I knew about that blogger because of the person.
You're there.
Always a cuss up bad word on the live.
So she knew of this particular blogger, but she's not calling any name. But she knew of the particular blogger because of the cursing and the profanity that was carrying on. Then chatter which blogger she attack? I can't. I can't hold on the come
My
chat.
friend Christine
Yeah.
used to always watch. I mean, I always used to say, at that time I was stalwart in church.
Oh, okay. She's using a big word here, right? And we want everybody to be on the same accord. She said, even though that particular blogger was cursing and very disrespectful, she was stalwart in church. What does stalwart mean? Because I like to when I give my objective opinion and feedback, I am very much know what she's talking. Can anyone ask me? Can anyone help me out with that word? That word. She said, even though that person was always cursing on their platform, she was stalwart in church. What does stalwart mean? So he said that yeah, but that's like out here. Well, it's a Christian. It means strong. It means strong Christian. Come.
Why always watch them people that were cuss bad words at the time.
Uh-huh.
And she said, me no know, I'm not a Christian. And anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I started to follow that blogger. And I would go.
Call name. I think that the respectful thing to do, because that's why this is where stories get twisted when you don't call name like that. And you don't support enough evidence for people to point it to directly to a certain individual. Because you're saying that's how you start watching that individual. People in their mind might be thinking it could be that one, it could be that one, it could be that one. Yeah.
On that blogger live and I would type up, stop cuss bad word, man. I make nobody.
So, okay, me see a lot of people put three different names in the comment section, but she said that she used to go over that blogger, visit their regular, type up in there in the comment section to stop curse. But if memory serves me well, if it's that blogger Panteliner, let's start with this. You hear this now, chat. Listen to what she just said. She used to go over there on a regular to that blogger platform and type up into the comments section, stop cursing, bad word. But remember, she just said that she was stalwart in church, right? So if you're going to a platform and visit it regularly, and you are a loyal Christian, and that's going against your Christianity principles, right? Why would you frequent over there typing of, if anything, you should have been, if you type one or two times and they're not listening to you, I wouldn't be frequenting it. I would have been like, no, I'm not going back over there. You understand? But yet still you kept going over there. And the reason why I don't believe it, because in the beginning he was cursing you like crazy. Like he was cursing you like crazy. I mean, he told you about your private parts, about the foul odor that be coming from there. He talked about your children. He just talked about your whole aspect of your life, right? So why would you go over there and type? Okay, fast forward it to recent where he has become your footstool, panty line or whatever. So I would more going towards that this is later on. You're applying that to where you said you typed. If it's him. Okay, let's use another blogger. That time she was looking friend from Curly. Peel off salt. She's in church.
Dry out and those things.
Okay.
And the blogger, sometimes on the live, the blogger would say, may I have to cuss them so and so. The blogger would mention my name and say, may I have to cuss. I'm just saying this just to say something. Would mention my name and say, I mean, cock your ears. And the blogger would continue to curse. I'm telling you, I know about that blogger at the time.
This not make sense. I'm trying. I got like 5 people, right? But I'm trying to like check. You check and say no, 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 and I still can't land who. I'm being honest with you guys. I still don't know who she talking. It could be that one. It could be that one. But when she said a lot of profanity and she been on, and I'm like, who the hell could she be talking to?
Because I used to only follow people where I preach God.
You're there. You're there. No. Are we hearing where Donna is saying that she owned on social media? She used to only follow people that was doing praise and worship. People don't believe that. People don't believe that.
The time people have substance like I talk about God and I glorify.
Yeah, but sunflower, the cupcake fairy wasn't really chopping up bad word like that. No, unless me miss a couple of the live them well. I mean, yes, you know, hear a little bad word there, but remember, in sunflower, she has a pure bad word and profanity. The person that cuss up, you know. But I mean, I know, but you could be right still, but I don't know. I don't know.
God, at that time.
Thank you for the gift. Thank you.
Christine was the one who made me know about the blogger.
Which
So me
brother?
tell a lie. I never know
So
them
what's the
from
secret?
adults.
Tell us. What's
No.
the secret?
And the blogger used to, as I said, so I said, I started to follow the blogger at that time. And every time me lucky to go on the blogger page,
You're there.
it was always about cursing.
You're there.
Still have the message them on my phone.
Because she said, listen now, she said she and the blogger became friends now at the time. And so and she said she have the messages from the blogger. So God, I'm lost to tell you the truth, but go and listen.
And messenger. And I used to say, stop, let them dry you. But the blogger at the time, I was baking and I used to name my show, my things them, cooking skills. Then I go cooking skills.
So Dana have another page out your name, Dana go teaching you cooking skill. I thought it was teaching you my hold on here. I am confused. Try only give me a minute here. I'm trying to process everything that Dana is saying. So hold on here. Hold on here. So Dana have another page out your name. Dana go teaching you cooking skill. Hold on. So you have the one on Facebook that says teaching you cooking skills, and then you have Dana go cooking skills. Do you know how much page Dana have out here? Then hold on here.
And one day the blogger reached out to me personally. The first time I said, don't name your things cooking skill or kitchen skills. Because that name now can go far. Yeah, I remember that message is still there. I screenshot them.
Say Sunny Flowers is right. Hold on there. What flowers there? I think I get it now. Sunny Flowers is right. I get it. I get it. I see where this is going.
And I said, what name can I use? And the person said, do something. Use something else, but that no sound good. That time.
Oh, so okay, I get it. So it was according to what she said, it was Donna teaching you cooking skills. And a blogger reached out to her and told her, no, change it. And that's how she teach it, to teaching you my cooking skills. On the backside. Didn't them things they are going out here?
And then I said, but nothing wrong with kitchen skills. And that is how we change it to cooking skills. Mm-hmm.
What is she saying? I'm confused.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I said, all right, I'm going to name it something, and I change. And name. That time I did have a hat. I did have a berry blue hat. A little berry hat at the time.
Mm-hmm.
With the picture upon it, on my logo, them. I don't know if you remember that picture.
Mm-hmm.
Before all of them picture, you would have a church hat with my logo. Then I go cooking skills.
You know, let me tell you something. I did not know that that was the original name. That's why sometimes you learn something new every day. You know, I did not know that her original social media handle was Donna Go cooking, teaching cooking skills. I never knew that.
Remember, what follow me can tell you now. And at that time, I was this woman who loved God, who just loved peace.
So Donna sell herself. At the time, I was just this woman that loved God and just love her peace. You see how she sell herself? Actually, Donna took all them years to market herself out here, you know. At the time, I was just that woman who love God and love my peace. But look at the digital footprints them out here.
And I remember I said to the blogger at the time, the come by your phone, come cuss, man.
You're there. Where's Lioness
no,
and
was a
Charm?
peaceful person
No,
at
said the
those
Val.
days. And I said to the blogger, no matter come by your phone, come cuss. And the blogger said, yeah, man. But sometimes, you know, you have to cuss and tell them, but whatever. And
so you're telling me that the blogger that you're talking about on a follow the story chat, follow the story, was messaging her, speaking to her on phone, and she said the blogger called her and tell her, said, nobody come on live and cuss, right? And Amisa said, no, hear this now. And she said, no, me not come back. But yet still, Donna said that she would go on that blogger live and tell her not to use profanity. But yet still, that blogger that call you and tell you don't cuss. Me I try follow the story in the chat. Me I try follow the story. Come.
I left it at that.
Yes.
Never go no further. And now and again, on the blogger place. One time I was sending some stuff for Beverly Earl. She was my friend. And
who name Beverly Earl? Lord God, then if you call up all of them people at name, they enough come just come dashing away. How what Beverly Earl now? Come.
We meet up cooking and
so.
Now before we reach to the sending point, the blogger had a discussion and the blogger was talking about immigration status in America. So me then at the pantry, you know, Blanca shop. And me I listen. And the blogger was telling the person them on the live that how long they must take to look after them papers and they must get them green card.
Ra, Sonny, and Maxine has been right. Sonny Flowers and Maxine Foster was right. Bumbo Cleat. So she said she was in her pantry. But well on there. See they have pantry at 99? Well on there. Hey, well on there. You said you were in your pantry, right? Fixing up some stuff. So Donna, you have pantry? Like good pantry. Because see, my idea of pantry here in America, probably Jamaica have a different standard for pantry. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on. So you were in your pantry. Is that the same? At the time when you were in your pantry, were you at 99 Mountain View? Yeah, Lord Jesus, Father God. I cannot be bothered. Those
soon as possible.
Yeah.
They must sit down on them great card and get them sick. It's a very informative live. I can tell you the date of that live too, because I have it. At that time, I used to love record things.
You're there.
And I wrote on the live and I said to the blogger.
So, okay, so I thought she and her did not speak on phone. Chat, listen, because I'm not going to twist anybody's words. It is very like, hold on them. Because hearing from both parties, right? And we're all grown here. Hold on there, here. I thought they were not friends like that. I thought they did not have conversation like verbal phone call conversation and text messages and in each other comment sections like that. And I'm like, I
want to ask you a question, and the person said, inbox me. The blogger returned and said, inbox, and I inbox.
So, okay, was her number put out like that for her to call her? And I'm trying to understand. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not throwing nobody under the bus. Remember now, we're all grown people and we're all hearing the same thing at the same time. Because remember, I want you guys to bear in mind, Donna is a liar. She's a fabricator. And Donna will come out here and flip the narrative to suit herself, and also a wider audience as well, right? Come.
And say, my kids them filing for you know, how long after they reach up, they think they should apply for the green card. That was just what I asked. And the blogger said,
well, hold on there. May I ask you a question? Right? If that person always cursing on their live, this person call you and da 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 da. I'm not going to backtrack. Why would you call her? Right? looking at it now that this person is a wicked, that person is this, that person a lie, the person that tell the truth, nothing no good about her track records out there, and all the things that social media is saying. Why did you feel? Because remember, you said you only kind of associate yourself with one blogger, which is your friend and your sister, as you call her, Lotian, and you said that people that is into church, quote unquote, into church. So why did you reach out and ask her for some advice? Why did you take that advice from somebody that you deem is a liar, is not, don't have any self worth, is a convict, and everything? I think it's a valid and a fair question for me to ask. Don't you think it's a valid and a fair question, chat? Because
as soon as they reach out, they have to let them apply for the green card. It takes 6 weeks to 3 months to come through.
Okay, so you're saying, right, in a previous live stream that I did, Donna stated that when Laddie went up, who can attest to what I'm saying here? And I don't want anybody to lie for me. Didn't Donna said that when Laddie got the when Laddie got his stay in America, less than a year, right? Less than a year, the kids them went up with their CD and their brown envelope to America. So what is going on here? Then if Laddie already had it under control for the kids them to get their status in a first world country, then why would you, and Laddie was already in a first world country, which was Canada. Now we hear say it was America next to Canada. It's appear confusion out here, chat. Appear confusion, Appear confusion. Pure confusion out there. Go all in there. So if Laddie and Laddie wife and everybody had it under control and is supportive team around him, then why did you seek the counsel or the advice from somebody that you later on you're gonna hear the person is wicked and lying, thief and everything? So I just don't get it. So let me ask you, Donna, where was you, what was going on here? Because I'm somewhat lost. I'm somewhat really lost.
That was and I said, okay, thank you. That was the only question asked at the time.
Okay. See, keyword at the time. Pay attention, guys. She said, first, we're telling you have to listen with understanding. What she's saying here, the first time when she seek advice pertaining to the children, that was the only question she asked her at the time. Listen to what follow up behind it. So what she's trying to tell us, there was more. Hello, Maxine Foster. Welcome to my live stream. How are you doing?
I can't take a stress in the middle there, We're gonna make the woman talking Hollywood story. We're gonna make it talking Hollywood story and tie up himself. You have to get to the picture, them come up here with green card in hand.
That's what I said. I played it the other day, the CD and whatever. But I'm going to be honest with you, Maxine. Where I am confused at, I'm going to keep it real. I'm still not understanding, where did the kids go first? Did they go to Canada or did they went to America? Because at one point I was on the
Canada department. They filed first for and go to Canada.
But okay, but that's not what she's saying. Yeah, but Maxine, that's not what she's saying here. She said they came out. Remember, I played this the other day. She said they had their green card and they
broke. Played 10 different story already on the same story. 10 different times.
Okay, so when they came to Canada, they were legal. Is that what you're saying?
They so she said then come with paper in hand. Remember saying you go play one of that story where 3 years after they married to the American woman, then if they didn't get papers in America, you go play one of that story like that.
So okay, I know that you have lived or probably have access to Canada for a while, so you kind of know the how Canada operates. So I think it's fitting I could ask you that question. So okay, so even if they did leave with their PR, I think in Canada they call it PR, right, Maxine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if they leave with their PR and they came straight, Laddie filed for them and then came straight there. Okay, so if you're in Canada, right, you can have access to go with your PR. You can go to America, right?
Yes, in that time they become members. So then grandma went to America. The grandma went to America,
Oh, okay.
So come they end up in America, no left from America until today they didn't care if they out of the state.
Oh, so see, I didn't know that part, to be honest. So
Yeah, the
okay,
granny live
so
there.
the grandmother, their grandmother is in America, so they
Yeah.
did have residency for. But hold on there, what I got to ask, if they did really have residency for Canada, right? Have their
They
documentation.
may have none to America. A stowaway like everybody else.
Yeah, but if but what I'm saying though, Maxine, that's very important here. If they have residency for Canada, that means they could have went back to Jamaica to look for their mom, right? And look for their
Yeah,
little brother and see all these
yeah,
wonderful attributes,
of
accolades,
course.
marmalade. Now, why didn't they go back to visit, even to see their little brother or see anything? I mean, remember now, they have not seen their.
Look at the maths. Do the maths. If they run away from Canada, come America, how then go run away from America if you go back to Jamaica? They don't have no if you stay.
Yeah, but Maxine, I'm just telling you, I am looking at it. If they really have paperwork for Canada, that means they're legal to travel, right? Because they have their PR. They probably have their citizenship. They probably all the time.
They have book this instead they have book bongo. They have
Yeah, but
two. They
it's
have
still not making no sense. They should be able to travel. Let's stick with Canada first. Maxine. If they
Mhm.
have documentation for Canada, because we're not stupid out here, put our America aside for a minute. That means
Right.
they have ways the way they could travel and go look for their mother,
Go
go
and
and
come
come.
as them
Even
free
yes,
will.
and come.
As
So
them free
why
will.
haven't they been traveling?
Nah, they know bongo. This is a $1 million question with Maxine
Exactly.
can't
Let's jump over to America now. So did they
answer.
convert their PR to green card?
I mean, I know of that in a bongo.
But I mean,
Because
but you used
it's
to live in
nothing like
Canada, so
that.
can you take your Canadian at the time? At the time, can you take your
No,
Canadian paperwork and?
when you don't big for the time them in America, them not have no Canadian papers right now.
But there's no such thing. That's why.
I must some kind of green card something they won't get figure out Canada. So if them
But that
mess
cannot be.
you up,
Canada don't use green card. Canada, and if I'm wrong, correct me, Maxine. Canada
well,
use PR, not green
but
card.
yeah, but pretty much she said then get them then green card coming here. Then get them papers. Then I remember say I Canada the father go. So then get them papers for go to Canada. Then have them papers. Then come up with them papers.
So that's why I said probably at the time they could use their Canadian documents and convert it to a green card because I can't see it no other way.
Why me don't know about that in a bongo.
I'm not saying that's how it goes. I'm just trying to fathom the whole thing, and I'm saying, can you? I can remember, Canada and America, we have some ties together. I'm not saying that's how it is. I'm doing a little speculation right there because I really don't understand it. Because I'm saying, always did
America.
right. Because remember, she have not disclosed that they got married and somebody filed for them. We know
Mm-mm.
clearly that the son did not file for them. So how do they
Right.
convert the PR to a green card?
Why?
This is $1 million question. As a matter of fact,
Bongo,
Maxa, it's a
bongo.
$1 billion question. But
Me
million.
say.
Mm-hmm.
Half a year. So then come here with papers. Why would you contact Tina for Tina help you with immigration status?
Exactly.
If they come with papers, you don't need to contact nobody. When they come, they automatically get everything what they want.
Somebody said, Maxine, that they have to file to come to America from Canada. No, I don't.
No,
No,
not in a
yeah,
them
Julie,
time
that's
there.
not correct. That's not
Member
correct
say,
there.
look here, member say in a
Maxine, hold on there. Respectfully, hold on there. Remember when I was on Facebook and I was talking about immigration and you gave us some
yeah,
insight about
yeah,
like even the man upon the ship. So I
Mhm.
think that, and you also said that used to be over there. So can you
Yeah.
answer that one for me?
Which one?
The one where they have to file to come to America from Canada. But me understand. Me I think that's correct, Julie.
No, in a
Mm-mm.
them the time they no bongo, then could not remember say America only get hard since 2000, get really, really hard, You could not left from any country and come America, and you are right, you married, you do whatever you have to do and get through. It just really get really hard since 2000.
Well, I'm learning something. I don't know if you can look in the comment section, but G
No,
Louise.
me can't see.
But well, let me read what G Louise says that Bongo, you can convert your Canada status to American status. I never knew that.
Yes. Yes, because me just remember now, my sister.
Oh, so probably that's how they got their status then. You see, I
Yes,
I thought they
sis-
would have to come here and apply over here under the conditions
me
of.
don't know what they do. Me don't know what they do. But me have
Oh,
one sister. Me have one sister who a Dr. Winnipeg, and she came here.
see, I
And
did not know that. I thought you had to file for your green card under American
Me don't
requirements
know
and
why. Me know
procedures.
what
I did not
they
know
do.
that.
Me don't know what they do, but they can do something for true.
Wow, see, I
But me
never
don't
knew
know
that.
what.
I
Me don't
never
know
knew
what.
that existed. I thought you had to come and go through the normal process like anybody else coming from
No,
another
me went
country.
just a run away. Me went just a run away from Jamaica to Canada to America.
Father
Let me
God.
look at Bongo. Let you get
All
back to
right,
the show
all
because
right,
it is
thank you.
very, very interesting and you're breaking it down fine, Bongo.
All right,
It
thank
is
you. I
very
appreciate it.
interesting.
All right,
Yes.
thank you. I appreciate you
All
calling in.
right.
Bye bye. Hold on there, hold on. Okay. The reason why I was asking that question, because I like to learn from my live stream and I like to learn from you people as well, right? And I'm like, I'm just confused. I've been confused from I've been talking about this on Facebook and I'm still confused. And anybody know me, not like in that state of confusion. It's like my brain can't rest until I get the facts. You see what I'm saying? So
No more question. I
uh-huh.
never asked about no immigration lawyer.
You're
I
there.
never asked about nobody else. I have it in my phone.
Oh, hold on there. Glory said that's a lie. Lord Jesus.
Remember it vividly.
What is a lie?
At the time I was doing my, at that time, I was doing my cake. I wasn't doing any charity.
You're
I
there.
wasn't doing no charity
You're young.
at all. It was 2016.
Oh.
Filing
So okay, hold on again. Interesting. So the Cupcake Theory was interacting with Donna in 2016 because she said at the time when she asked for advice, it was 2016. She was not doing charity. Hold on there. Hold on there. So that means what she's trying to say, the Cupcake Theory and her goes way, 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 way back, like having conversations and stuff. What is that not trying to imply here? Because I'm trying to understand. No, sir.
even if 2017 filing was coming through at that time. So I asked, and I said,
So here she's saying, Maxine, that it was 2016 and the kids them filing was coming through at that time. So then if the kids them filing was coming through, was going through, everything was going good, then why would you ask for counsel? Like, Dana, is something wrong with you? I like, seriously, because I'm trying to make sense out of what you're saying. Anybody know the year that the kids went up? Was it 2016? Because she said, look, let me push it back. Hold on here. Nice. Listen, chat.
as they reach out, they have to let them apply for the green card. It takes 6 weeks to 3 months to come through. That was and I said, okay, thank you. That was the only.
Okay, she also said something very interesting that the Cupcake Fairy told her that for don't do anything when they come up 6 weeks after. Let them file for the green card and something. Just chat. Listen, hold on here. Am I the only one just heard what she said? She said that the Cupcake Fairy told her not to do anything. Wait until 6 weeks when the kids them come up, start make them file for their green card then. Then hold on, yeah. Then chat hold on here. But then I say they come up with them green card and them sitting in a hand. They backside, you know. They not what is really happening here? Because Dana said the kids them left Jamaica with their CD and their brown envelope. No, I just heard her said, after speaking to the Cupcake Theory, she was advised by the Cupcake Theory not that kids them not to do anything. Wait until after 6 weeks when they get here to file for their green card. For the blood clot is. The whole I know chat. Gloria said that you cannot convert from Canadian to American like that. That's what I thought to Gloria. Am I the only one catch it? Do I need to rewind anything? Talk to me, chat. Do I need to rewind anything here?
Question
I think I'm going to doubt myself and I'm going to play it again. Let's start right here. Listen, everybody, because Donna's out here saying that people are creating false narrative on her, lying on her, defaming her, twisting her words. So let me hear this.
Just casual and say, my kids them filing for how long after they reach up, you think they should apply for the green card. That was just what I asked. And the blogger said,
But here I know. But listen to Donna. My kids, right, are being filing for. She asked the Cupcake Theory and said, my kids are filing for. How long should I wait when they come up? When they come to America, for them to file for the green card? Tell me if that makes sense. If Donna is going to say the kids them are being filed for, why should they wait till they come up here to file for the green card? Come now, chat. Make it make sense. Dana just said that she's asking the Cupcake Theory. My kids, them are being filed for. Their green cards are being filed for. Dana, I am not twisting your word. I am not flipping the narrative to suit me. You're saying that your kids are being filed for, but then you're asking the question, how long should they wait when they come up here to file for the green card? Make it make sense. Tell me, chat, does that make sense? Then, Joy, what you just heard, does that make sense? All the kids them can file it is already put in, already been petitioned for, already there, but yet still you're seeking the advice what my kids should do. Well, I wonder if a visa then come upon. I wonder if it's a visitor's visa. Because something the right you're saying no. Because at the time, I don't know if at the time immigration was a lot different, where if your parents were like green card holders or citizenship, they could probably get a visa for their kids to travel. Because something the right you're saying in a chat. You want me to replay it again? May I replay it one last time? Come. One last time, I'm replaying it. Let's start right
they must
here.
sit down on them green card and get them sick. It's a very informative live. I can tell you the date of that live too, because I have it. At that time, I used to love record things. And
Okay, hold on. Let me see what Gloria said. Bongo, I have federal workers at my job who is from Canada, came here and got married to an American to get their green card. I know that as a fact. Joy lives in Canada as well, and I value her opinions. I think it could be possibility that why she talks so much stories because maybe the father hid the truth from her. Bongo, at that time, you could pay for your green card in Jamaica or wait until you get to America to pay for the green card. I think Donna is explaining it wrong. It doesn't matter how long they wait, they should wait as long as it takes. Well,
I wrote on the live and I said to
well,
the
let's
blogger,
listen. Here you go, Autumn.
I
Listen.
want to ask you a question, and the person said, inbox me. The blogger returned and said, inbox, and I inbox. Just casual and say, my kids them filing for how long after they reach up, they think they should apply for the green card. That was just what I asked. And the blogger said, as soon as they reach up, they have to let them apply for the green card. It takes 6 weeks to 3 months to come through.
Yeah, and see, that's where I am stuck. Anybody want to call in can call in because she said, Donna said, our kids are being filed for. There's a petition being placed in for kids to come here to a first world country. I don't know if it's Canada or America at the time, right? And she wants to know She called the cupcake fair, or they contacted each other, communicated. I don't know if it's call, or I don't want to send out said anything. That's not the way it goes. Because right now, how social media, you have to be very careful with your wording and what you say out here. But she said the person advisor said, wait till when they get here, and 6 weeks after you apply for the green card. I am confused.
That was and I said, okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only question asked at the time. No more question. I never asked
I agree with you, Sonny. Sonny Flowers, I agree with you. I think that's it. That is it.
for no
Makes no sense.
immigration lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
I never asked for nobody else.
Okay.
I have it in my phone.
Uh-huh.
I remember it vividly.
Mm-hmm.
At the time I was doing my
Boo, pin my number. Pin my number in the comment section for me. I'll pin it real quick. Somebody who got my number, put it up for them. Cause I really would love to know somebody to call in and talk. Go ahead and pin it for me. Cause I don't like to be confused. And over here, you got people that are going through some immigration problems, people that have petitions that have been put on hold, and people really wants to learn. We don't want to misinform anyone. Like I always say, if you don't know, it's okay, but we don't want any fabrication of story or nobody saying, oh, they did think or whatever. Put it up there for me. Boo, Joy, anybody that have it, put it up there for me. Type it in the comment section for me.
at that time I was
Okay, somebody here is saying, in order for you to be, hold on. Yeah, I am muted. I just realized that I'd muted it when I saw Black Onyx was calling in. See why it's so important for you guys? Why it is so freaking important if it's an extended period of time for you to put something in the comment section, because I did not even realize that I did not take it off mute. So let me go back to some of the comments that's on here that I didn't get a chance to read. Donna tell too many lies. She goes along with we don't know what to believe. Gloria said, when I filed for my daughter, they mailed her a green card to her. She got it in 2 months. She green card, she got it in 2 months. Being in America, she was 9 years at the time. Creamer said, depends on the type of green card. A permanent green card is citizenship. Temporary is different from full-fledged. Autumn said, Bongo, appreciate the likes up on the page. Thank you so much, Autumn. I appreciate that. And I think that's where we have no sound. I've tried on 2 different devices. Okay, let's continue. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sophia, for observing that, because I did not realize that I was not unmuted.
I'm saying this to say something.
Uh-huh.
And I sent it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time when I sent it, it was a pot, some curry, a scarf. I sent the same thing for Bev, and I sent the same thing.
Well, why would somebody give you advice and in return you send them a pot, a scarf, and some curry? I'm not saying, I'm not telling anybody how to give a gift. You understand? Our talking, but golly, somebody asked me a question and I'm sending them a pot, a scarf, and some curry. Maxine, come here. Yeah, but So, Chad, come here. I ask you a question pertaining to, and I get a whole big old pot. I get a scarf. I get some curry.
Somebody else.
Like, really?
She said, I don't want you mention the name on social media. I don't like social media.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, the person did not get to go and pick it up because where Beverly lived at the time was far from where that person lived.
Yeah.
So the person never gets to go there to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what become of it. I think Beverly did give it to her or something.
Sunnyflower said, once you file for and you reach America, you don't have to apply for your green card. It automatically comes to you. And that was the impression that I have. Hello and welcome to my live stream.
How are you?
Okay, you are on the live, okay? I'm assuming.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead.
Okay.
Welcome.
So I'm calling about the immigration.
Yes.
Okay. So first off, if he got his if the baby daddy, if he got his stay through his wife, right?
Mm-hmm. Canada.
Remember, it's
bear in mind Canada.
No, I'm talking about as far as here. So if he came here on a whatever marriage the
PR.
marriage PR, right?
Yeah, in Canada.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, if the marriage is less than 2 years, it's a conditional visa green card that you're getting, right?
And what is a conditional green card? What is that? Educate
conditional me. Is you're getting married on the condition of marriage, and if the marriage doesn't work out within that 2 years, that green card can be terminated.
Oh, so that person doesn't have like a citizenship then. It's just like on the condition,
no,
like you
so,
stated.
Okay, so if you married for 2 years,
yeah,
right? After the 2 years, like, okay, if I get married to a Jamaican guy, right?
Yeah.
And we're married for less than 2 years, and I decide within the 2 years that I no longer want to be with this person, that his green card can be revoked.
Yeah, but what? Right? But what? Okay, but what if it's not I'm not the reason why it's not. We're not staying married. What if What if I come here? But what if I come here under that same condition, but he starts to abuse me? So they're still going to send me back to Jamaica?
Then you can file for abuse, right? So you can remove your condition. Then you can remove the condition under the grounds of abuse. But you can't just say abuse. You have to have documentation. So you can't just call and put on the thing that you're being abused. You have to have documentation like police reports, witness statements. You can't just say I'm being abused and think it's just going to happen like that, right?
Okay.
And then if the kid comes on under that umbrella, that kid's green card is also in jeopardy.
Yeah, but remember, well, hold on a second. Let me interject, caller. Remember, according to Donna's digital footprint that I played, she said the kids, when Laddie, her baby's daddy, went to Canada within less than a year, they came up here with their CD and their brown envelope, meaning that they
but
had.
This is what I think happened. This is what I think happened.
So it couldn't be conditional because they had their full-fledged paperwork.
No, it's always conditional. You're gonna get your paperwork, but it's still conditional. Condition if the marriage works out.
Yeah, but to me that Carl, I'm still not understanding because if he's on the conditional status, right, within 2 years, but yet still he's filing for his children under conditional.
You can still. So this is what I think happened. I don't think he did the official filing. I think his wife did it.
So even though the dad filed for them, but the wife, when they get to Canada, the wife could finish the process and give them their green card. This is confusing.
Okay, so I'm gonna speak from the U.S. point because I'm in the U.S. I'm not in Canada, but I'm letting you know that I have a friend that got married to an American citizen, and his and her husband did the filing for her kids back in Jamaica, right? The kids came here. If they're married under 2 years, the kids are under that conditional visa also. So if the marriage doesn't work out, the kid visa is revoked. So I think that's what happened to them. The marriage didn't work out, and their visa basically revoked, and they just never went back home.
Yeah, but okay. To what I am understanding here, they came to Canada first because remember their dad was in Canada. When that didn't work out, he went with that woman, another female over here in America. Okay, take for example. So I'm saying, okay, this is a new marriage, right? No, the kids have gotten a little older. So can the wife file for them? Because they're not like they're not like really small like when they first came. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, that's a little
clear. The wife can file. Listen, the wife can file, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
The wife can also stop the paperwork. So if I file,
I did not know that. Okay.
Yes. Say I'm here in the United States, and I file for them, right? And the marriage is not going how I want it to go, and I'm like, I'm done. The kid's paperwork is void.
So the wife can stop it. The wife can stop everything. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I really did not know that.
And also, even if he did the filing, it would have took longer because he's not a U.S. citizen.
Oh, so the wife is the one that filed for the kids.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it makes a little sense now.
Yeah. U.S. citizen file is shorter. It's a shorter time. If a green card holder files, it takes longer.
Okay. So when you say shorter time, so let me ask you, when you say shorter, in comparing to somebody who has a green card and somebody that are like a full-fledged citizen of the United States.
So a citizen, it could take anywhere between 6 months to a year.
Oh, that's small time. Yeah. Because I used to hear they talking about 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. So 6 months?
No.
Wow.
6 months to a year.
Wow.
Now, if it's a green card, if it's a green card holder, then it could take up to two to 3 years.
But that's still not a long time though for a green card holder. I used to hear longer, 5 years, 7 years. So even to waiting on a green card for 2 years.
When it's kids, underage kids, it comes faster. Versus like you filing for a sister or a mother or something that takes longer, but as long as it's your child, it could take anywhere 2 to 3 years.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for that information, because it kind of clears up a lot for me, because I was really confused. So thank you so much.
Anytime you do any marriage-based visa, marriage-based,
yeah,
it is based on the marriage. So if the marriage ends within that 2 years, remember, it's a condition. The condition is you stay married and be happily ever after, right? So if it's under 2 years, then you always have to do an adjustment of status.
So let me ask you something. So
the adjustment of status takes off the condition of the visa where you get your permanent visa. So you have the conditional, which is 2 years.
2 years, and then after that they adjust.
You have to file to get that condition off.
Oh, get it. So
right?
so pretty much everybody. So pretty much, are you saying that everybody's
which is permanent?
Okay, so pretty much, are you saying that everybody that came to America from one of those small
This is only on marriage-based visas.
Marriage-based visas.
Yes, marriage.
But chat, me never, but Carla, me never know something like that existed. You know, so thank you so much. I've never heard about marriage-based visa. I'm serious. Yeah. I'm learning to that. You are the first person that ever.
And another thing, if you're married in the United States, I'm only speaking about the United States.
Okay.
I'm in the United States.
Yeah.
If you're married to a U.S. citizen for at least 3 years, you can file for your citizenship. You don't have to wait 5 years.
Oh, Lord. See, I didn't know that either. This is a bunch of information. Yeah. But anyway, Carla, big of yourself. Thanks for calling in. Everyone, rub it. All right. So, bye-bye. Have a good day. Bye-bye. You know, chat, I never knew of these things. I never knew of these things. Like, honestly, I'm like, whoa, lots of information spewing out here.
How the person never get to pick it up. Never have any cussing, nothing. After that,
Maxine said the kids have to be under 18 years, though.
Yeah,
but Maxine, let me ask you about that, what you wrote in the comment section. So after you get that 2 years, right, then automatically you becomes a citizen, Maxine. So you're on that conditional thing, right? And that 2 years. So after the 2 years finished, is it then you adjust to get the permanent or the citizenship? Well, I want to do a little research on it on my own. Yeah.
And the blogger at the time said, one of my person in Jamaica, one of my followers, sent me these and I'm going to go for them. You know, she was happy and it was nothing.
Lord God, Cupcake Fairy, come here for a second. According to Donna said you was very elated. You were happy for the gift. Lord Jesus, you ever hear it like this? Chat. Chat.
I remember a message her 2 times and I said, go for that. She said, I don't reach there yet, you know.
You're there.
The person posted to me, whatever. And I think
so the question to ask, did you really wanted the gift though, Cupcake Fairy? Because according to Donna Line Tongue, I don't know what is facts and what is fiction here. I'm just listening like every one of you guys. She said that she asked you and said you didn't get a chance to go there, and she said you were happy for the gift. Lord God, me can't bother. Cool.
I mean, tell me, listen about that. It was long after every time she planned to go, she never get the opportunity for why she would message me.
I think that's kind of pointed to a clear indication she just didn't want to be bothered. Like, or she probably felt like this could have been a trap. I don't know what it is.
I don't have anything against anybody. I don't know anybody in the backbone or nothing. And I'm saying this to say this. Because I said this morning I was lied on. Anyway, I still watch the blogger. Every time I dip on the blogger would shout me out and say,
don't hold on there. So you said despite all that, right? You are a serial watcher of hers. Are you guys paying attention? Because she said even though, you know, the gift was not picked up, she still continued to watch. Like, was really like a fan. Like, really a fan, right? Because according to Donna, she constantly watched her. She had serious admiration for her. She kept watching her. She kept engaging in her comment section. You got to bear in mind and listen carefully. She did not say that the blogger was going over by her. In everything that she said, it was always she going to her. Not the other way around where the blogger was going to her or the blogger was constantly in her comment section or the blogger was doing. You see what I'm saying? Bonga outline, we not just talk, we're substance.
Dana go come on for this life. This is not for you. Cause bad would I go cheap now.
Do you tell me say the cupcake fair that galang bad pen her live them? Cause she just said that the cupcake fairy told her Donna come off of the live. What she just said? I want you to remember. She said that Cupcake Fairy told her, come off of the line, Donna, because bad water got chip up now. They hold on there no chat. Did I they hold on, I can push it back. Make I push this back. Hold on there a second. Okay? Hold on there. Bubbles, come listen this one and tell me if I hear the same thing when me just hear.
I think the blogger had showed it, yes. She had showed it on her page. Mm-hmm. And the blogger at the time said,
Una listen.
One of my person in Jamaica, one of my followers, sent me these and I'm going to go for them. You know, she was happy and it was nothing. And I remember I messaged her 2 times and I said, go for that. She said, I don't reach there yet, you know. Let the person post it to me, whatever.
Guys, they report to me so freaking bad. Like, guys, listen, they're reporting me like crazy over here. YouTube, this live stream is being done within fair usage, copyright 107 to be in fact, which clearly allows and permits commentary, teaching, news to bring awareness. I'm over here conducting this live stream. I'm not inciting any violence, not bullying anyone. The sole purpose of this live stream is to bring awareness, to shed highlights. And YouTube, if and when this live stream comes upon reviewing, they're doing malicious reporting over here. There's a set of people that belongs to Dana Gold platform, otherwise known as Clanker Boss, that every live stream that I does, they're doing malicious reporting. They don't want anybody speaking on facts, exposing lies, or showing her up in any other way other than praise and worship. Okay, YouTube, I'm tired. I'm over here. I'm not being disrespectful to anyone. I'm not spewing any hate or hatred to any one person or any particular group of people. And I cannot do my live stream in peace. Something needs to be done about this here. All right, so let's move on, guys. Let's move on.
And I think, I mean, tell them, listen about that. It's like it was long after every time she planned to go, she never get the opportunity to go and she would message me. Never have anything against anybody. I didn't know anybody in the backbone or nothing. And I'm saying this to say this.
Listen.
Because I said this morning I was lied on. Anyway, I still watch the blogger. Every time I look on the blogger would shout me out and say, Donna, go come on for this life. This is not for you. Because bad would I go cheat now.
So, I don't know how to take this, to be honest with you guys, because she's saying that she has established that she's an avid fan of her, actually a big super fan of her, because she said every live stream that person did, she would be on the live. Then she also stated, right, that the person tell her, said, and this is her words verbatim, she said the person told her to get off the live, Donna, because Pierre Nasi Bomboclat Rasclat is going to be chipping up. No, hey! But that part she never actually said that. I inserted that little part in it, right? But what she really said that bad words I will chip up. No. So all on this. So you're telling me that the Cupcake Fairy, they was walking around with a dirty girl frock when she was doing her live stream and just galang in bad, like chat, like what is going on here?
Understand? And she would do her thing. I never business.
So what you mean by she?
Reach out to me.
So what you mean by she was on live doing her thing? That never bad. But you said that you only affiliated yourself with bloggers that did content pertaining to praise and worship. So
at the time I was just doing motivational things. At the time the blogger reached out to me.
So you said at the time you were on live doing motivational things. When you hear this chat, she was on live just doing praise and worship. So what changed? What changed from Bible, praise and worship to now out here scamming people, disrespecting people, and just doing all the things that you're doing that I've seen on the digital footprint. So what I am figuring is that, like you said, you were out here doing praise and worship. That was just a means to come out here and put on the persona that you were a God-fearing woman. You were all about Jesus, God, Bible, Christianity, to lure the people to come to you. Oh God, this is so sad. This sad in a chat. This sad. This is so sad. Like, really? Oh God, wanna hear chat?
Said, um, she having a conference, a woman motivational seminar here in Jamaica, and she would like for me to be on it. So I say me, and the person say yes, I would want.
So, Cupcake Fear, I have a question for you. Donna said that you reached out to her and told her that you were having a woman motivational conference and you were inviting her to be there. And then Donna responded and said, "Me? But how was Donna going to be there? And where was this conference? I'm kind of curious, right? Because if Donna just said the Cupcake Fairy reached out to her, asking her that she was going to be part of some motivational conference and she wanted her to be there. At the time, Donna did not have a green card. Donna didn't have access to America. Was this conference supposed to be in Jamaica? Was the Cupcake Fairy was going to be in Jamaica and was sending an invite to Donna? I would love to know. Hey there, Charm, how you doing?
Motivational seminar
Uh-huh.
flyer.
Yeah.
Seminar at etc. The blogger say yes. To me, and I say, "Whoa, that's so nice."
Okay, all right. Joyce said that it was going to be in Jamaica. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense, Joy. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But I say me can't talk, and the blogger say, "Yes, I watch you. You can talk."
Oh,
I want you to be on the boat. I have that flyer same way. I keep records, guys. I don't have to show nothing now. But
no, 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 no. You can't say you keep records and you don't have to show us anything. You also told us that you work a receipt because you are a liar and you're a known liar and a manipulator out here in social media. It is not acceptable for you to conveniently use this. Oh, I'm going to show a receipt. I have receipt. And then when you need to show it, you're saying that you have it. You keep them, but you're not going to show it. Okay?
one day, I have every record.
Oh, okay.
And they did a flyer and they put me on it. If Blanca Shop can remember, the blogger, she put me on the flyer.
So you're telling me that a Cupcake Fairy, without your permission, put you on a flyer? So, chat.
She put me on the flyer.
Without your permission?
Anyway,
hold on. I want to ask the question. So, because you didn't say if she gave you permission or asked permission. So I'm asking you. So did you give her permission to put you on the flyer? Because really and truly, if someone don't really know the person that you are, would just run away with the notion that she put you on the flyer without your permission, or vice versa. So which is it?
Set for a specific date. The blogger came to Jamaica and the blogger wanted to meet up with me, but that time I did busy at work.
So put to bumbo clat. Well, and I know this turn a drastic turn. So what you tell me, say there was a period of time that the Cupcake Fairy wanted to grace your present. I would the blood clot. This all on your chat. Excuse my profanity. I got a little bit out of line there, but I was like shocked and I was like, wow. Like, so you're trying to tell me and convince the world that there was a period of time that the cupcake wanted to meet you and grace your presence. So well, I make I drink a little water. Well, I make I drink a little water. Give me 1 minute there, chat. Make I drink a little water from the one. Hold on. My room temperature water is so refreshing. So freaking refreshing, guys. Hold on. So let's get back to this thing here.
And she was staying at a specific place and she told me and I said, we were meet up, but we actually never get to meet up. It wasn't like no animosity, nothing. We never get to meet up because of my schedule and her schedule.
So, okay, so if it was not a scheduling factor, so you're trying to tell me, Donna, that you and Cupcake Pharaoh would have met and have dinner or have breakfast or have brunch, went out to have a day out And with the blood clot there, so all I know chat. Then what me ball out there? What me ball out phone there? Bumbo clot, all I know chat. All on here.
After a while, she said to me to cancel the thing because I don't know if some people wanted to come. I don't remember what happened. I want to know live.
Remember quick,
But it
remember
never did
quick.
go by that key.
Remember quick. Remember.
I still have that flyer in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I still have the message in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I never deleted them.
Mm-hmm.
I screenshot them. And from those days, I love to keep records way before I had charity.
Yes.
And I said, no worry, I said, another right timing, etc., etc., another right time.
So you're saying that the Cupcake Fairy was upset because she did not meet you, and you assure her not to worry because there will be another time and place where you guys could meet up and have a wonderful time. Is that what you just said? Am I hearing something different from what Donna is actually saying here? Because she's... Chat.
I used to enter Wally British because that was, we never really liked talk.
Hello, dear. So, Charlene, you have been on this live stream and you did not say anything, so I could grace your presence being on here. How are you doing today? Happy Friday. Lord have mercy, Father God. You know, hear them thing. Have you been on the live a while, Charlene? Because, you know, On Point Boss is here, right? I just love that name that you give me. Big up yourself. So, hold on, you know. Let's listen.
On phone. I never had the blogger number or anything. The conversation was just via messenger. I never called a blogger or anything at that time.
You know what? Who noticed that? Our stories keep shifting, keep changing. I didn't call the blogger, but yes, still previously she called and had a conversation. But what she does and back it up, she says, at that time. Wanna notice? Wanna pay attention? Everything is followed up at that time. The story keep changing, but then she followed right back up at that time. So it's like she's trying to indicate at different times, duration of times, different things were happening at that time.
Yeah. I was cooking over Wally British and the blogger said to me one day, I am doing a cooking show like Wally. I would love for you, Charlene, to send some of your food. Come and let me post it.
Okay, so now she's saying that she contacted the Cupcake Fairy, right? And told her that she's cooking over there at Wally British. And she's telling the Cupcake Fairy to send some of her food to her so she can put them for viewers over there by Wally British. So let me ask, was Tina doing a cooking show or was Tina doing cooking? Like, you know, and displaying foods and stuff? Because remember, look at the timing. The timing was like around 2016, which would be about what, 10 years ago, 10, 20 years ago, somewhere around there. I'm bad with maths. He's a part of part there. Because I'm so sick of this scammer Dana who needs to be constantly highlighted for the fraudulent behavior and events robbing the vulnerable people.
For you, the blogger reached out to me and said that I was doing cakes at the time and I used to enter Wally. And I used to win. I said I can't go do it because I Wally I do the cooking show. I'm going to have to ask Wally British first. And it kind of go look like say me I run from page to page if other. Everybody know Wally was the star girl for cooking show them time. Everybody wanted on Wally. I went to Wally and I said, my message Wally and I said, Wally, one next, but never tell Wally who it was. I said, Wally, somebody else want to do one show like your own and they want me to send them food to on Sunday to put up. And Wally said, no problem, man. Anybody can do anything.
But there you lied on her because you said, right? You saw I caught her in a lie. She said she called the Cupcake Fairy and asked her, right, if she want to put up some food. Isn't that what you guys heard? She called the Cupcake Fairy, asked her if she, you know, because she be over there in Wally British, if she want her to display some food. But now she flipped the narrative, right? And she said that she told the Cupcake Fairy she don't know if she can just put her food up there because she don't want people to feel like this, that, and the third. But she forgot what she said a couple of seconds before that.
Oh, you mean? Because she never know me personally, you know, like, fear talk. She said, yeah, man. But you know my name. Wally know my name. And Wally say, because sometimes people come on social media and they paint a picture of you, and if people don't know, they believe all the lies and the fabrication.
But nobody's painted a picture of you, Donna. You are a thief and a scammer. Your digital footprints are out here. Don't talk about, oh, sometimes people paint a narrative of someone, and if people don't know who they are, they're going to believe. No, the only people that believe you are the plankers, right? That got their head stuck all the way up in your anal, right? That you feed them with nothing but deception and the Bible. And that's what they fell in love with, and that's what they're holding on to. Nobody's lying on you out here. Nobody.
And the defamation that they do to you. And Wally say, yeah, man, and I started to send the individual um the pictures. Couple Sunday, well, not no.
So, okay, anybody on here remember if the Cupcake Fairy was sending food pictures to Donna, and Donna in return I'd send them to Wally British, and Wally British was out there promoting the Cupcake Fairy, whether it's cake or actual food. She did not say cake, she said food, like cooking food, right? Which could cake is falls under the food category, but she was not quite clear on that part. So anybody on here remember that Wally British promoting the Cupcake Theory, whether it's cake or our stew peas or oxtail? I don't remember that. I can speak on nothing that I don't remember. I would rather ask you guys. Like,
About 3 or 2. Still have a screenshot them as well.
okay, she said she have records and screenshot of sending the Cupcake Fairy stuff over to Wally British for display. Guys, I don't know. Form your own opinion. I don't know. Yeah, but
At the time, the individual wasn't doing any baking. None at all.
But at this time, you like to use the word at this time. So let me say, at this time, you can clearly, when you come back to readjust, to readdress this video, just call her name, right? Because at this point, we're going to throw away at this time and go to current time. Just go in and call. Everybody know who you're talking about, okay? I don't remember that either, Sunny Flowers. Tell you the truth.
I was baking and said I've been baking from 2012 on phone.
Blood clot, then come here, Maxine, faster. Okay, if you're still here, hello. Okay, so, a long time Dana bake. 2012? So, how many years now Dana baking? She says she has been baking professionally since 2012. So, guys, how many years that would make to current? 2012. Anybody what's good with numbers? From 2012, she has been professionally baking till now. How much years that, guys? Lord of mercy, Father God. A long time that still, that way past 7 years, long time that, 14 years to backside professionally. Oh, yeah, you hear them thing, Sonny? Flowers? Come, girl, come.
Anyway, she post them up. She post my flyer for my cake one time.
Now, hold on, girl. Drop your drawstring. So, you have baked since for 14 years now professionally, and you have not mastered your craft? Jesus Christ. I saw me getting in trouble out here, 14 years, girl. 14 years you have baked professionally, and you can't get measurement right, textures right, safety, hygienic. Lord Jesus, you could have kept that part there. You could have keep that part. You could have keep that part, my love. But continue.
And she said, this young miss, after she I sent her the food, she said, this young miss is in Jamaica and she's selling cakes. Mm-hmm. Please go and support her. She did.
So she said that Wally British had sent out a free advert promo for the Cupcake Theory pertaining to the flyer, and said that this young lady is in Jamaica pertaining to the Women's Empowerment Conference, and Wally gave her a shout out. 40 years, that's still.
That is so nice. That was so nice.
Yeah, brother.
That was about 2017, 2018. She did it one time. She said, she messaged me and she said, person reaching out to me, asking me, and I told them to come and purchase cake from you.
So Wally British was also, and both of you were promoting her cake business. Listen, guys. I'm very, very careful with this live. I am not mixing up anybody's words. So when nobody knows ya. But according to Donna, she says her and Wally British, from my understanding, to be exact, was promoting the Cupcake Fairy business. Are you aware of that, though, Cupcake
I
Fairy?
said, thank you. That was so nice. I never have anything bad to say. I said, thank you. And but her cooking show never went anywhere far.
Bomba clad. So right there, so she's saying that the Cupcake Fairy had a cooking show because she said it did not go far with the box that. So say look like I will batting they miss me out here, so. 'Cause, you know, so I'm telling you guys, I did not know that the Cupcake Fairy had a cooking show. But then again, then I'm gonna believe nothing from you know. But I already find Jump Street, so everything will come at you more questionable, you know. Me have to go good. No, you have me have to do some research now. Now I am going to go and Wally British and dig up something thing. Uh, Believe me, I'm gonna leave it like that because me have to see. Me want for myself go find out. I don't believe you, but I just feel a lot more better if I go and do my own research on this one.
At the time. Anyway, it went and I posted. She posted the flyer and she posted the food. But it never go far. Like people never just everybody did used to Wally, so nobody never really got to that side of the board. But my food is over there, so people who knew me was going to look at my food, but it never gone away. It just diminished.
Oh God.
She never had it for long.
Oh Lord.
And
so you said her cooking show didn't do well. That's
when
what
I
you're
said
saying?
It, still I post my food over Wally Windsor and stuff. And stuff. Not have nothing. In 2019 now. I started doing cake.
Okay, so all that she was talking about was 2016. So now she fast forward to 2019. Pay attention.
Doing the good deeds program. And remember, me and this individual no have nothing. So at the time, when I started giving the program, when I started doing the program, every blogger shared it. And that individual never shared anything about it.
Lord God, she have up Tina. Bumbo clot. Here you know. Fast forward from leave off of 2016 because she gave a little intro. Now she's at 2019. She said this when she started her good deed program, which is the charity tricks, the scamming enterprise. Listen well. She said she was sending out things to let everybody know that she have a charity tricks. She noticed bloggers are sharing it, but the Cupcake Theory didn't share it. That's how much she was zoomed in on the Cupcake Theory, every little thing that she do, because it takes a lot for you to realize that, you know, if you don't like a person or you watch them occasionally, for them to know that, say, well, guess what? Look what everybody has share it and she don't share it, right?
And I found it strange. I never even said anything to her, but I found it strange. I never see she one day change, share it and said, oh, this person doing this and that. At the time, she never ever shared it. I never take it for nothing. I never knew that it was a problem.
No, no. You took it for something. The mere fact that you even made mention of it, that everybody else, your sheeps and goats were sharing it, and she did not share it. But you're gonna follow up by saying that you didn't take it for nothing. Yes, you did. You felt some kind of way about it. Come on, let's be real.
Anyways, I have a flight attendant friend.
Yeah, you know. I Opal Shatak, Lord Jesus Christ. I want the flight attendant friend. Come here.
Before I reach to the flight attendant friend, because we don't want to put her in a mix, but I'm going to say something.
I Opal Shatak?
Anyways, I started when the individual, any little thing I share it for the individual on my page and ask Blancas to go over there was very good.
Then that makes sense to you, Donna. You said the individual, which is Cupcake Fairy, so everything that she does, you share her out on your page. So I'm telling you, she was a super fan. I don't give a damn who don't like who, this, that, Ray. I'm going to speak the truth. Donna Marie Go was a super fan of the Cupcake Fairy. Yes, she was. Because she just said, because if you're not, I don't want nobody to come tell me, oh, she just had a good heart. Fuck that. No, you were a big fan of hers. Period. Okay. So you claim right here that you were sharing everything for her and she was not sharing for you. So you the have her up in the field. Yeah, you the have her up. Let's be real here.
Anyway, in 2019, the individual said she was gonna do cupcakes. I don't have a problem with nobody. I was the first one to share because.
But hold on there. So why does the cupcake theory, Charlie, tell me, why does the cupcake theory needed was to call Dana to let her know that she's going to do cupcake and if it's okay to do cupcake? Does that make sense, right? Because we're not fool over here, so you know. She said the individual, which is the cupcake theory, call her and tell her that she's going to do cupcake. If I'm going into a business, I'm going to do baking. You think I need nobody approval? Yeah, the only way I could see if Donna is really telling truth here is that she and the cupcake fairy had a really good relationship. And the cupcake fairy probably would have felt comfortable for say, you know, say, never start be a cupcake. You know, woman and woman attack. But for what later on she want to perceive like, you know, this person is the wickedest person out here, da and over be and that kind of something. I find it kind of strange though. I find it really, really strange.
I remember her sharing minds, and I said, "Oh, them look nice, you know."
Mm-hmm.
Individual never even have an IG page at the time, and I shared.
Is that true, Cupcake Fairy? She said that you didn't have an IG page at that time. I thought the Cupcake Fairy been had an IG page, especially in the realm of social media, Facebook and whatever. That's interesting. Why, Donna? Why, Donna? Jesus. Why? Ooh, what me ball out for one day? Oh God, like,
ask a plank of them to support. If I'm lying, you can go down on my page back then.
So this is where the plankers were running around and saying, "Oh, Donna was good to the Cupcake Fairy," because here with Donna, this is what Donna told them, and they ran with it, and up to this day they're running with it. She said, Cupcake Fairy went to her to let her know that she'd be doing cupcakes and stuff. She said she was, you know, pushing her out, you know, for her to get sales and that and telling her plankers to go over there and support her. Because remember, you know, they run with a lot of stuff out here, and this is one of the stuff that they're running with. Oh, Dana was good to her and da. But then again, they didn't stop to say and scrutinize what Dana was saying within this life from the beginning throughout it to see if it made any sense, what was truth and what was not truth. They just took and hear that part and just run with it and say, "Oh God, look what she did this to her, and look what she did." But them not sit here and analyze and say this don't make no sense. Where or scammer and theater about, you know, no make no sense at all. None.
I'll tell you what happened, and I share them and I ask people to go and they support and so.
Hear them.
Anyways, at the time.
So pretty much you're saying that you Bill Arden, pretty much. Can you give the story now? Cut a long story short. So you're trying to convince the world here that, right? She came to you and tell us that she wanted to bake some cupcake and go in it. You gave her advice, you promote her, you send a plank at them. So pretty much you say you build a cupcake thing. And that me want to know. Because I can't take a fucker out here. So what you're trying to say, may I ask you the question then? May I ask Dana Planker's followers then that has been running with a narrative over the years? Is that what Dana was trying to do out here, I would say?
When the charity started to grow. And I remember one day, the flight attendant who I knew very well was one of my donors.
Your blood clot, dog. What the flight attendant? I hope I'm confused. Chat, who is the flight attendant? I don't want to call or point for somebody which is not, you know. But you know what? Now just work with Opals. Opal may so rest in peace and I text it by you. But me I try to figure who's the flight attendant. Come.
At that time, that individual knew her. I never know that.
What the hell is wrong with all this individual? What's up with that, chat?
They one another from long time. And she called me and she said that.
But she said the flight attendant knew they one another from a long time. So it couldn't be Opal then. So, but then again, I don't know. So Opal and Cupcake, lad, this is a story of twisty. Run. Charlie and Charm, come, everybody can help me. So, all right. So, was Opal and the Cupcake Fairy friend? I never listen good, you know. If not, then I would send her round the mulberry bush, down at the Ilangoli ride on, come back over and till probably I'll end up give up. So, I'm asking her chat, was Cupcake Fairy and Opal friends? Because according to Dana, she said she and that individual, which is the flight attendant, was friend long time. Me dear.
So you share somebody's page, somebody on your page. Be careful of that person. She don't like it because she called me to...
So Opal, if I you, I didn't think I'd go on without your Opal. Jesus Christ, Opal. You know, somebody thinks he was a very, very nice person. So well on your Opal, I don't know if it's you, but if it's you, I called the individual, that is the flight attendant. I called to Dana. She said, you, the individual flight attendant, you told her to be careful of the cupcake fairy. With the bomb cleat, you know, I hear them a thing a chat. Dana lie tell about Opal, if I she, no sir. Father, here they come. Come, come. Before they, because they really a report over it. So the number just drop. A peer reporting them over here in a chat.
And I share them and I ask people to go and they support and
there should be a song.
Anyways, at the time when the charity started to grow.
Yes.
And I remember one day
they're trying hard for me not to dissect and debunk this live. Let me tell you what's going on here, chat. Dana have certain things in place right now, even throughout the judicial system, and she wants people to think that she's credible. So they're trying very, very hard for her credibility to be shown up in a different light. So they keep on reporting the live. So I would not break it down for you guys to expose her, to highlight the true Dana Marigo out here. That is what you're doing, but it's not working.
The flight attendant who I knew very well was one of my donors. At that time,
so which flight attendant is her donor? I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm leaning towards Opal. So was Opal a Maxine? Are you on the live? Was Opal one of her donors? Or?
Individual knew her. I never knew that they knew the one another from a long time.
You're there.
And she called me and she said, I saw you share somebody page, somebody on your page. Be careful of that person.
Wow.
She don't like it because she called me to say, you see the woman down at Jamaica.
Oh my God. If it's Opal, if it's Opal and if it's true, Opal, why would you do that? If it's true, you call Donna Marie Gold to tell her that you know the cupcake theory and what she's capable of doing. I don't know if it's true, but I don't believe it. And I know you guys are going to say the reason I'm taking sides and I don't believe is because it's Dana. But guess what? I think I have substantial evidence to question anything that Donna says, and I'm going to tell you guys it has nothing to do with this, that, and that. I'm analyzing what I'm hearing, and I don't believe it. I don't believe. But then again, they said you can't put your head on a chopping block for anybody. But boy, it just seems off. One thing, chat. Chat, what do you guys think? Can I get some feedback on here? What do you guys think? Why? Because there's always that little room, where there might be some truth, And we're all grown. I'm not a lot of people despise what she does out here, but there's always that little room. Why? Opal, I don't know. If it's you, I don't know.
Charity. What you think about it? And the flight attendant said, I not think nothing about it, you just help. But it never go anywhere. I said, sure, that has motor. And I still shared. It was because I had good intention for this person. I went over IG and I shared her picture of them over there.
Dead man tells no tale. Make up yourself now, Maxine. Why?
Remember, the age is
But what is that whole Opal construct herself though? Because Dana just said, Opal said, right? If it's Opal, that so. What do you think? But let me tell you about the cupcake theory. My dear, come
I started for the charity because she never had a problem with me. None at all. With no cake, nothing.
So you're saying the cupcake fairy didn't have a problem with you? She didn't have a problem with the cake, the so-called what they've said every year, cake war. You're saying the cupcake fairy didn't have no problem with you. You and her was good, right? No cake war, no nothing. Good correspondent, good acquaintance, good associate until charity. So let me wait now. Charity, cupcake charity. This not making no sense. So if she never have no problem with you from one baker to the next, she's gonna have problem with you doing charity. That doesn't sound right, Dana. Because some people, you understand, competition is sometimes good marketable skills where people, they're just always strive to be better at their craft, no matter what they're doing. So if you just say that she did not have any problem with you, even with baking and whatever, it started with charity, then that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Come.
I started to get no, before that it was her birthday. No, I never reached the birthday yet.
Lord
Messages in my phone. You know, at the time my phone number did out there. And people were saying, stop highlighting this woman, she don't mean you any good.
You're there.
This
And who
woman
are
is
those
not
people?
good. And I shun them off, I cuss them off. And I said, I say, "You don't leave the woman alone, you don't stop it, man." Because so mistake. Anybody when me I talk to, and
So you're telling me that you used to shun people off for the cupcake theory. You used to defend her.
people I come against them, me I go cuss them fear.
So what changed?
Me I go tell them say, leave you alone. I was that.
So
I
what changed?
stood up for this person. I
You're
cuss them.
there. Bombo. Bombo. She said she stood up for the cupcake theory. When people was coming at her, was telling her things, she stood up for her. Now you
can remember, even when we put up our poster on the right anything, I go on it and I delete the whole of the bad comment them.
You're there.
And cuss
So you were out here cursing people for the cupcake theory? Me dear.
The woman, all when the girl tell me that me still never have nothing. But she never knew that the person knew me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I take it and I smile and I still went over IG. She never have an IG page and I share her cupcakes over there and I share them. Put up her cupcakes on my IG page.
Okay, guys, I'm going to end this live. This is getting ridiculous. I'm going to end it and I'm going to come right back because they're doing too much malicious reporting and I just don't want the live to just go. I see it's heading in that direction and I don't want it to take away the live. So I'm going to end the live, guys, and I'm going to jump back on it because I don't want them to take it away and then I'm suspended for a couple of days and, all these things and then I have to appeal. So I'm going to avoid it and just end the live and start right back up again. Or do you want me, guys, do you want me to continue? Talk to me because I know what's going on here. Talk to me. Stay or end it and come back. Put it in the comment section. How do you guys want me to handle this? Talk to me, guys. Hello. Or can I get some more likes or something on here? Can you guys hear me? Do you guys want me to restart? Like up the live for me. Can I get some more likes? Can I get about 3 more likes on here? Oh, end it and come back. All right. Yeah, because I know what's going to happen because they're doing mass reporting on my life, but they don't want the truth to come out. All right. Let me end it and come back. All right. Thank you.